everyone, my name is Gloria Adinda. In this part, we will dive into the fascinating world of lexical relations. Later, you might think that, it is interesting, or I never realized words could relate like that. So, without any further ado, let's get started. This is the first example. Look at this poster. It is taken from a popular movie called Elemental 2023. These two people, we know that they are from different elements. The first one is from Fire Nation and the second one is from Water Nation. So the analysis is that the people represent one of the lexical relations, which is a gradable antonym. We can say that this is a gradable antonym because they have opposite meanings along a continuum spectrum, allowing for varying degrees of intensity. Okay, let's jump to the second example. In this picture, the word calling for has several synonyms, such as looking for, searching for, and etc. Why is it a synonym? Because they have a similar meaning from the context. This is the third one. Now look at this meme I got from X, or the new version of Twitter. There are several animals such as cats, dogs, horses, and cows brooding on the beach. Those are the hypernyms of animals. So the hypernym is a subtype of the hypernym. Let's move to the fourth example. Please stay focused and look at these two pictures. Is it a stare or stare? How do you pronounce these words? You might be confused about how to pronounce these words. The sounds are the same, but they have different meanings, so this is called homonym. Okay, this is the last one. These two pictures are the forest. Woods provide the primary source of wood materials. The word wood is polysemy. It has multiple yet related meanings depending on the context in which it is used. Okay, now you have learned about the different types of lexical relations. I hope you understand, and now we will move to the next session and will be explained by my other friends. Thank you.
Alright, now it's time for the figurative language. The first example that I found is that Donald's cry echoes throughout the street like a bell, which is an example of a simile. In the sentence, we compare Donald's cry to the sound of a bell, which is loud, clear, and far-reaching. An example that I found is from my favorite song, and the sentence is, "The question of my love, slipping right through the cracks." Here, it is an example of a personification. The noun, the question of my love, is a minus animate object or subject, or a noun that gets the verb of a plus animate subject or noun. Next is an example of an idiom. I'll be forever in your debt. This expresses our deep gratitude towards someone for their kindness, for their help, for them to lending us a hand. The next is another lyric from my favorite song, but let's focus on the phrase, my frozen dream. My frozen dream is one of the examples of a metaphor, which is a dream as a noun is an abstract, but gets the property of frozen, which is solid, which is physically can be touched or can be felt. In this phrase, a dream of my frozen dream means that something or the dream gets prevented from being realized in real life. The last but not least is that the sentence I can see the blood in your eyes, which is another example of metaphor, and it draws the meaning of hatred and intense anger. This paints a picture of someone's eyes that has the blood, actually give us the meaning of a strong emotional state, which is often violent or dangerous.
Hi guys, my name is Angel Adrisha with stand number 211214049. So, in this part, we're going to explore some interesting example of semantic anomalies in everyday language. So, we will look in real-world instances and analyze why they don't make sense. So, let's get started. As I said before, semantic anomalies have a language that is difficult for us to understand and sometimes make us think like, oh, that doesn't make sense at all. So you guys can find it in various contexts such as advertisements, social media, and even everyday conversation. Now have a look for some example that I'll provide you. Okay, so our first example is famous sentence by Noam Chomsky. He said that Carol less green, I sleep furiously. So this sentence is grammatically correct but semantically nonsensical. So the adjective and the verbs don't logically fit together, making it an anomaly. In simpler terms, it suggests that some ideas may seem unfirm or unclear, yet they can provoke intense mental activity. So, your rephrase meaning captures the essence. Immature or unclear ideas can still lead to a restless mind. Next, we have an example in Indonesian. Said that kucing itu terbang ke bulan, which means the cat flew to the moon. This sentence is semantically anomalous because cats cannot fly, and the idea of a cat flying to the moon is absurd. In advertisements, we often find creative but semantically anomalous phrases. Please have a look at this picture. For instance, this toothpaste will make your teeth dance. The phrase is semantically anomalous because it suggests that teeth can perform a dance, which is impossible. While it aims to be humorous and catchy in advertising, the literal meaning is absurd and nonsensical. Okay, so next one is on social media, hyperboles are common. You can see in this picture. The picture said that I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. The phrase is semantically anomalous because it exaggerates hunger to an absurd level. While it expresses extreme hunger, the literal idea of eating an entire horse is impossible and nonsensical, making it an hyperbolic expression rather than factual statement.
Hi guys! So I have three different pictures for my Instagram. But before we jump into the main topic, I just want to ask you this one. So, do you know in this world we used to think that the sentences that we produce are related to one another and have the role itself? So, in this case, we call this thing thematic roles. Simply, thematic roles are used for generalization about one part of a sentence to show patterns between its meaning and how it's structured. Okay, now take a look at this picture first. Well, don't get me wrong about this picture, okay? I just love capybara. But take a look at the first sentence in here. No pets are allowed in the apartment. In the thematic roles, we know that every sentence has their own roles, such as this. Let's break down this one. The agent, which is typically the entity responsible for enforcing the rule, refers to the someone who are sending the bubble chat. The theme, the entity affected by the action, and for this case, the theme is the word pet, as they are the ones being restricted. The last one is location. The location indicates where the action is happening in these sentences. The apartment is the location. Okay, the second one. When I look at this video, well, it's kind of related to me though. But I'm not one of the zodiac, okay? But anyway, let's break down the sentences. Can you guess which one is the agent? Yep, that's right. The agent is the word doi because they are the ones giving the advice. And the second one, which one is the theme? Yep, aku is the theme because of the person receiving the advice. Okay, let's move on to the next picture. Okay, so this is the last picture, and I want you guys to think about the thematic roles in the bold sentences, okay? I'll give you time for it. Now, let's analyze this sentence. Which one is the agent? Yep, the word dia is the agent because as they are the willing to leave their partners or doing the action. Next one is the theme. Can you guess it? Right, okay, that's right. The words pacar barunya is the theme because as they are the one being left or what is affected by the action. Which one is the goal now? Good job, the word aku is the goal. Okay, so you already know about the thematic roles and hope you understand from the short explanation. And thank you for enjoying our video. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Have a nice day and cheers. Bye-bye.